I'm with the 2020 meteorologist Gary Lezak. Here is our updated forecast. A lot going on. We are doing an analysis of what's going to happen in September. Will there be any early frost potential? Remember, the same pattern that we've been in is going to ramp up and get stronger in September. The new pattern is just 2 months away. If you're new to the LRC, understand that the first week of October is when the new pattern will evolve. All right, let's go over this. Then we go to our PowerPoint and go through the details with you. And you can read the report for more extensive details. But you can see order and chaos. Changes are showing up. Here is the LRC model forecast for the Dakotas down to Texas and east to Indiana. When we show you these forecasts, in general, it's going to be quite accurate, okay? And you know, there will be some spots that don't get as much rain as others. So that just naturally happens. But overall, the LRC is going to give you guidance and statistically provide you the insights and information you need to be prepared for what is ahead. So there's the forecast for rainfall. Let's go back and look at that. You can see Minnesota, Wisconsin, down to eastern Kansas, down to the Texas coast, expected to have 3 to 6 inches of rain in September. A few spots could get more than that, and then the western plains a little bit drier. Temperature-wise, above average across from northeast Kansas over towards Indiana, and then maybe a little pocket of below average temperatures out of the western plains and in North Dakota, but everyone else near average. So near to above average forecast, as you can see here, and you can see this in your report. The jet stream just reached its weakest strength and farthest north position. We can see the pattern. This is the pattern developing in the next week. So on August 17th, 9 days from now, the jet stream is getting stronger in response to colder air building up over Canada as fall approaches. As the temperatures get colder up here, the temperature contrast gets stronger, and that forces the jet stream to be stronger, as you can see here. And what's amazing, the heat wave creating machine of summer that sometimes still exists in August and September, it's not over yet. Believe me, there's going to be another run at a heat wave or two. But notice how they have shifted. One is forecast to go over the Pacific Ocean, an anticyclone, a strong one, a 600 high out here. That is a very strong anticyclone. We'll see if it forms in the next 9 days. And another strong one over the northern Atlantic. So these two off to the west and east being pushed by this part of the LRC, bringing this storm down into Hudson Bay that should drive a cold front and dry things out over the plains, believe it or not, the northwestern plains. And this is going to lead to a chance of some snow from the North Pole down into northern Canada and over Greenland. So just to show you that, the pattern is a-changing, okay? Rainfall, because of the cold fronts driving south, there may be some drier periods in the next 15 days. This is not the September outlook. This is the next 15 days from now to August 24th. You can see North Dakota, South Dakota, West, a few dry pockets, and not a lot of rain, but still a few thunderstorm complexes will continue. And it depends on how strong the high pressure area is behind these cold fronts when drier air moves in. The LRC is right on schedule. We are now in the 7th cycle of this year's pattern. And we will, very interesting, the part of the pattern that just produced severe weather will return one more time in September. Let's take a look at that. At the beginning of the pattern, remember the pattern sets up around October 5th, 6th, 7th, we had a little bit of severe weather. 50 days later, that part of the pattern produced again at the end of November. This is November 30th with that spike of tornadoes. Then, around January 22nd, we had tornadoes. And March the 11th and 12th, again, and April 29th, 30th in that area. And then June 19th, the deadly tornado in Perryton, Kansas. The deadly tornado in Perryton, Kansas. And that part of the pattern just returned and produced a significant amount of severe weather. Now watch this line. Ready? I'm going to go to the next map. Here are all the severe weather reports. A lot of severe weather this summer. A lot. But as much severe weather as there have been, not as many tornadoes. Now watch again. Watch as I go to tornadoes. You can see not as many tornadoes in this part of the pattern because the jet stream is farther north. The jet stream and stronger wind energy aloft allows for the tornado formation. But still, it doesn't prevent hail and strong and damaging winds. But this part of the pattern returned and produced every 50 days. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. And it's going to return one more time 50 days from now, so that would be August 8th, September 8th, right near the end of September, right as the new pattern is setting up. We'll see it could be a significant severe weather outbreak because this part of the pattern has produced. All right, we just reached the peak of summer, and now we are looking forward to fall. The jet stream will begin strengthening and shifting south. It will take 2 more months before the new LRC sets up. Our winter forecast will come out in December. Big update then. This means we will see last year's pattern, this past year's pattern that we are still in now. It'll ramp up a little bit before the change occurs. So there is your update. We'll have another one about a week from now. And let's keep monitoring the sky. Let me know if you have any questions. Keep your eye to the sky. Will it stay dry or will it be wet? Have a good day.